Spare, Prince Harry's much-anticipated memoir, has been released recently. The book provides an intimate glimpse into his life, particularly his stormy relationship with the royal family, and all the mental traumas he's been through. But it raised another question. Who was the therapist Harry was seeing? Was it Oprah Winfrey? And if so, why does she deny it? Hello everyone and welcome back to Royal Stories. In today's video, we're going to talk about why Oprah has rejected Meghan's accusations of being Harry's therapist and what the whole matter is. But before this, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Prince Harry has made a series of comments about his life as a member of the royal family in recent months, which have regularly made headlines. Harry and his wife Meghan Markle have talked about the hard times they had as senior royals, a position they left in 2020. They've even talked about it in an interview with Oprah Winfrey and in their own Netflix show. The Duke also discussed his struggles with mental health and the therapy that he'd been through. Prince Harry also gave an exclusive interview with ITV's Tom Bradby. In it, he talked about his grief over the death of his mother, Princess Diana, and said that his brother Prince William and sister-in-law Catherine never did like his wife. He also said that certain members of the royal family were involved in press conflict. Now his book Spare, in which he tells everything, is out. And in it, the Duke of Sussex says more shocking things about his time in the British Army in Afghanistan. He fights with his brother and his drug use as a teenager. Harry talked about how strange it was to walk and see the flowers outside the palace after his mother died, and have to smile and shake hands with strangely wet hands while everyone else was crying. That's a lot for an adult, let alone a 12-year-old boy, to take on. It's strange that these kinds of things can leave emotional scars and marks. Is it strange that someone who lived through it sees the same patterns and doesn't want them to happen again? Harry says that he's been to therapy, but it can take a long time for trauma to heal. It's like peeling an onion, where each layer reveals a new layer underneath. When people start to recover from trauma, they often start to take charge of their lives and gain the courage to be themselves. The Duke of Sussex, while opening up about his mental health in the book, also mentioned how he sought therapy to resolve his issues and better regulate his emotions. He wrote in his memoir about a heated argument he had with Meghan Markle in which he yelled at her and said things like, "Maybe the wine went to his head." It's possible that the week spent fighting the press had taken their toll on him. When the topic of discussion suddenly shifted in a direction that neither party had anticipated, he found himself becoming agitated. After that, angry. Anger that is out of proportion and poorly controlled, he went on to say at that point. Meghan walked out of the room and made it abundantly clear to Harry that she would not tolerate being spoken to in such a manner, and that she would not bring her children up in an atmosphere that fostered such anger and disrespect. It came from somewhere very deep within, somewhere that needed to be dug up, and it was abundantly clear that he needed assistance in order to complete the task. He informed her that he had gone to therapy before. Another passage from the book, Harry relates an incident from 2019 in which he became overcome with emotion while attending the 2019 Wet Child Awards. When attending the 2019 Well Child Award ceremony, and Prince William voiced concern about Harry's mental health as a result of his behavior. He reported that he wasn't feeling good. He emphasized once more that he required assistance, and he reminded William that he was doing therapy. Harry wrote, adding that the Prince of Wales offered to join him in one of his sessions of therapy. In point of fact, William had only recently mentioned to Harry that he wanted to accompany him to a session because he was concerned that Harry was being brainwashed. Harry asserted that William thought he was unwell as a result of this choice to step aside from their royal obligations, and he blamed this on Harry's decision. After months of therapy, after working hard to become more aware and more independent, his older brother did not recognize him. He had become a stranger to William. Harry was no longer able to connect with William or tolerate him in any way. He said further that perhaps it was just the stress of the recent years, or even the stress of the recent decades suddenly bursting to the surface. When Harry originally revealed his physical battle with William over Meghan, one of the first sections to become viral was one in which he said that while he didn't immediately tell his wife about the scuffle, he did call his therapist to seek therapy for the aftermath of the fight. In his book Spare, Prince Henry also revealed that his wife Meghan Markle lied to the public during their explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021. The Duke of Sussex said that his wife lied to the public about why she and Catherine were fighting. She tried to blame the Princess of Wales for the fight over the flower girl's dress, but the New York press said that Catherine was also upset about something Meghan said. According to Page 6, Prince Henry wrote in his tell-all book that the Princess of Wales was upset when Meghan told her that she must have baby brain because of her hormones. Catherine told Meghan that she didn't know them well enough to say things like that. US Weekly used a passage from the book in which Harry wrote, Meghan asked Catherine if she knew what was going on at the moment. She was with her dad. She said that she knew, but that the dresses weren't her style. The wedding is in 4 days. When I got home after a short time, Meghan was on the floor sobbing. Harry went on, but he said that the Princess of Wales didn't mean harm when she said that I was shocked to see Meghan so upset, but I didn't think it was the end of the world. In fact, Catherine came by the next morning with flowers and a card saying she was sorry. During an interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021, the former Suits star said that tabloids made up a story that she made the Princess of Wales cry over her flower girl dresses for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding in 2018. The Duchess of Sussex said in her explosive interview with Oprah, the story with Catherine, which didn't happen, was hard. And Meghan thinks that's when everything really changed. She said, No, it was the opposite. Meghan Markle said at the time that her sister-in-law was upset about something, but that Catherine had made things right. The Princess of Wales took responsibility for it and apologized, and she brought Meghan flowers and a note saying she was sorry. And she did what Meghan would do if Meghan knew Meghan had hurt someone. Markle then said, It was about the flower girl dresses. It made her cry and hurt her feelings. Meanwhile, Prince Harry has shown he and his older brother William, with whom he used to be close, have grown apart. Even though William, the heir to the throne, hasn't said anything about it, the UK media said that their fight had gotten so bad that it was hard to see how they could ever get along. The interview excerpts and media leaks from his upcoming memoirs, Spare, Harry said that he and his brother have always been competitive, but they had a fight over his marriage to Meghan, an American actress whom he married in 2018. Harry even told Britain's ITV that he wanted his brother back, but the royals were treating him and Meghan like villains. Harry and Meghan still have a lot of supporters, especially from people who see the couple's problems through the lens of the racism Meghan faced in Britain, and say that she and Harry, once they got married, never had a chance in the monarchy, which they see as old-fashioned and unchanging. And that brings us to the end of the video. Feel free to let us know what you think about the video, and if you like this video, then please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.